Okay, so if you're in perimenopause and you feel like you're in a downward spiral, this is what you need to do to get things going in the right direction.
Introducing the Perimenopause Bliss Podcast, a show dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of achieving optimal health naturally as you transition into perimenopause and menopause. Get ready to join your host, Dr. Seth Yates, an experienced naturopathic doctor, acupuncturist, and kinesiologist, as he shares his wealth of knowledge acquired from over 40,000 patient visits and 15 years in working with perimenopausal females. Welcome to the Perimenopause Bliss Podcast.
Hey, I'm Doc Yates. Welcome to the Perimenopause Bliss, brought to you by PerimenopauseBliss.com and ablehealth.us. And today I want to talk about what are the proper steps and the right order so you can get back on track with your hormones and your health while you're in perimenopause. Because it's kind of like this. I want you to imagine that you're walking down a fairly steep hill, and eventually the hill is getting steeper that you can't just walk. It's almost like you lose your footing and you start into a run. And then the run gets faster, and you're literally just trying to keep your feet in front of you. And then all of a sudden someone yells, "Stop, reverse." What do you think would happen if you tried to do that? Do you think you'd actually be able to do it? Or do you think more likely you would just face plant and slide down the hill? When you're fighting and working with perimenopause and you're trying to do things in the wrong order, it's like trying to stop instantly when you're running down this hill. What we want to do is make sure you're doing things correctly, because the downward spiral kind of starts like this. You'll see changes in your energy. You won't have as much energy. Then you can't lose weight, and you can't lose weight even if you're doing the exercise that used to help you lose weight. Sometimes so that you even start paying for a personal trainer and you still can't get the weight off, which leads to frustration. And then this frustration starts leading to irritability, and the irritability can be affecting your relationships. This can lead to emotional eating, which can lead to even more weight gain, which for some people can lead to their mood getting worse because of that, like a depressed mood. They go to see their doctor about it and they're like, oh, well, it's a depressed mood, so therefore we're going to give you antidepressants, which for some people end up taking. And for those people, a lot of the times, it leads to more weight gain, doesn't fix the problem, and it even gets harder. So it literally becomes this downward cycle, and every step forward is a step running down this hill, where if you just try to exercise really hard and just stop, it's not going to work. So let's discuss if we had to pick things in order, how are we going to address this? I always start, when you're dealing with perimenopause, with progesterone balance first, and then use something to help your body metabolize estrogen properly. In perimenopause, that is the number one thing. You have to do that first. We use a progesterone cream. We use something called estrodom, or hormone balance capsules. This is to help with the progesterone estrogen balance with just those two products. After you get that balanced, because then to do this, you're not really exerting any effort. It's not like you're training really hard and not seeing results. It's not like you're doing diet and not seeing results, but this is correcting the underlying imbalance, which means the first thing you're going to notice from that is better mood and better sleep, more restful sleep. Once you start getting more restful sleep, you'll start getting better energy. And with all these things combined, you'll start getting better metabolism, which means you now have the energy that you'll feel like exercising and the metabolism that you'll feel like exercising. Your cravings will be reduced, and you'll start seeing results for that. Once you start exercising and seeing a few little results, you'll be like, you know what? No one finishes a workout and thinks, oh, that was a great workout, now I'm going to eat a bag of cookies. It's going to get the ball rolling when it comes to diet, so we can then start tackling diet and work on that. When you see this changes, then the weight really starts to move, and then people start from feeling down to feeling motivated, because they're going to see like, oh, I can do this. I can actually make these changes and get these results. And this continuous motivation just leads to more results, more energy, better relationships, all of that. But it all started with hormone balance. And that's the thing that started this downward spiral in the first place. Nothing else changed in you. A lot of people will come in like, I am doing the same diet I've always done for the last decade. I'm still exercising constantly and consistently like I've done for the last decade, but yet now I'm gaining weight every month. Hormone changes, they are so powerful, but correcting them is also so powerful. So if you feel that you are kind of stuck in this downward spiral right now yourself, and you're like, I don't have the energy to deal with all of these things at once, then start with the hormone balance and then work your way from there. It's definitely the right way to do it to see the best results. Again, you can do all of it at the same time, but if you know that you've just got just enough energy to take one step in the right direction, this is the step you want to take. So I hope that was helpful. This is Doc Yates, and I am signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to the Perimenopause podcast. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and visit perimenopause.com for more valuable information on how you can thrive during your transition through perimenopause. Join our community of like-minded women who are dedicated to achieving optimal health naturally, and stay up to date with the latest tips, tricks, and advice from Dr. Seth Yates. And we'll catch you on the next episode of the Perimenopause podcast.